Yeah, I mean, felt like they would slow down at some point, but they never did. Had to look at the tape, but it just felt like a lot of threes and kind of back-breaking plays, and they just kept momentum pretty much the whole second half. And they put it to us in the third a little bit there, got some separation, and then it was coin toss in the fourth, and they made a couple more plays late.
What do you think your team's offense is now compared to where it was maybe 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think it looks better. It feels better.
Does it feel better? What
Yeah,
feels better?
I think it looks better. I think it feels better. Again, we're scoring enough most of these games, but I think it's gonna be hard to win. Giving up 130. I know that's the way the league is going now. So, we got to find ways to get stops. I thought we were, fighting the whistle a lot tonight and just never really got on the other side of it where we felt like we could dictate enough, and we spotted them too much in the beginning of the game, and they just kept, their aggression and their momentum and their rhythm. But I thought we fought hard. Just again, it's a pretty good team over there, even without their best guys. So just not good enough tonight to get it done. But I thought that we competed.
But when yesterday against Jalen and today against Drew, like, do you feel the kind of responsibility that you're gonna kind of attack that matchup and make sure that if these guys are gonna go off for a big number, you gotta be there to step up.
I think it's just a competitive nature and drive. You always get up for the big matchups. So that's probably all it was. Just trying to be aggressive and help this team win as I start to find my groove a little bit. But just we didn't come out with the win tonight. Unfortunately, Drew had a big game. We put some size on him early just to take away some of the screen and roll and the switching and the slipping. I thought was good, but he was able to score a little bit. So we just didn't make it crowded enough on him, and he kind of had his way tonight. So he's one of the best in the league at the guard position, and Jalen's having a great year as well. So you always try to get up for those games.
Does anything feel different in the past couple of games offensively for you, just like strictly offensively?
Me personally,
Yeah.
no, I think just being more aggressive. Obviously, the shots are going in, so that helps. It's pretty simple, but just not overthinking it. Just got to be myself and not, kind of try to find the magic potion for this team or the magic pill. I think, for the best option is just for me to be myself and let everything fall into place. So, obviously, the last 2 games have been super aggressive and it feels a little bit better that way.
That's okay.
It is what it is. Yeah. No injuries, but it's 2 really physical games and physical teams. So neither one of those games helped the back much at all. But just try to be able to be available for the team, go out there and compete, and got to rest and recover. We got another tough team on Thursday.
I know you knew they were going to take a lot of threes, but they sort of made a lot of contested ones. What did you think the way you guys defended that part of the game?
Well, they were streaky, right? They piled them up in streaks there, first quarter, third quarter. I think twice hit 4 in a row. Listen, I think that there was times where I thought we did a really good job of getting out there, and then obviously there was times, we weren't, quite good enough, like just coming up the floor with the ball handler stopped right in front of us, a number of times, which, we just gotta understand that it's more of a press-up game, and we were kind of willing to try to guard and stay one-on-one defensively in the paint a little bit more tonight, which was pretty solid. And again, I think that first and third, the 2 streaks, really become the difference in the game. Probably didn't help ourselves at the free throw line tonight. Anytime you miss 10 or more, you're usually on the wrong end of the scoreboard, right? So. But I thought we played with great energy and commitment, and had a chance there. We just didn't quite make enough plays, score enough in the fourth. I thought if we hold them to 25 in the fourth, we'd have a shot at it, and we did, but we didn't quite score enough. A lot of around the rim stuff, right? A lot of putbacks and stuff around the rim. I thought yeah, maybe 6 in one possession. Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
I was gonna say in the first quarter there, like, they had one of those starts where they're like 15 and 20 or 16 or whatever.
Yeah.
But 12 and 16.
Yeah.
Forget the numbers. Anyway, they come up and they get going early. I mean, that's obviously going to get a team rolling on their home floor. And how do you kind of blunt that?
Well, I mean, normally if it stays that way the whole time, but we kind of came right back at them and erased that, right? I think that again, it's a tale of quarters. First and third, second and fourth. We're just a little certainly much better defensively in both of those quarters, and they are going to put them up. They're going to put them up from deep. They run very pacey actions that we just were half a step closing out a little short in the first and third, and then the other quarters we weren't. So it's not quite good enough probably in the contesting and limiting the number of threes they took.
What do you think of your offense as it's evolving?
I think it's okay, Doug. I think it's getting much better. I think there's a lot more pace, a lot more transition, a lot more pace in the half court. I think the ball's moving a lot better. I think we're creating a lot of good shots. I think if you want me to be critical of it, I would say we're not finishing enough at the rim, and we're still not making enough of the wide open kick out threes where guys that are really good shooters or need to step in and make a few more of those.
Considering where it was, you got to be pretty happy with it.
I think it's making some progress. It is. I think that we had some concerning areas: defensive rebounding, offensive, just rhythm. Offensive rhythm is much better, right? Defensive rebounding's getting better as well. So I mean, there's some signs forward. And again, I thought we competed really well tonight. That was a game that was there to possibly sneak away on the road in a team playing very well and all that kind of stuff. And so the compete level was really high.
Obviously, two great games for Fred. What's been the difference that you've seen from him?
Well, he just comboing, what he can do. He's getting to the rim a lot, and he's knocking down the threes, right? I mean, that's when he's gonna drive it and get that number of layups and step into that many threes. I think it's 11 threes, but he's been getting a pretty high number of those, and it's a big difference when you make 5 of them. But I just think his aggressiveness in transition has been big. He's taken a number of when we get a stop, he's taken a number of them deep into the paint. He's finished really well. Probably should have got to the free throw line a lot more than 3 attempts tonight for as many times as he was at the front of the rim and hitting bodies and stuff. But I think just his speed and his pace have been better, Savannah. Yeah. I didn't really get an explanation from him. All I saw was that somehow Lopez and Trent got tangled up at about the elbow, and that thing, Lopez walked him all the way down into the first row, right? I don't think they ever got untangled, and that's it. I didn't really know how many technicals they gave, and it must have balanced out though because there was no free throws. I probably could have blown the whistle as that thing was walking down just to break it up rather than just let it go all the way into the first row of the crowd.
Just out of curiosity, Nick, Fred and Drew both had huge games. One guy's minus whatever, one guy's plus whatever. Like, is there anything to interpret from that, or is that just one of those reasons you don't pay attention?
Well, this is one of those nights where you look at it and you look at some of the guys on there with pluses and some of the guys with minuses. You would say that it's a little funky tonight, but I don't have an explanation for you on that.